introducing you to a young Iowa girl with a story to tell.
She's had a lifetime of medical issues and broken bones, but is walking tall these days. News Center's Devin Bartolotta joins us live in the studio to introduce us to Elsa. Devin?
Tom and Robin, we know how hard it can be to keep up with teenagers as they grow, but in Elsa's case, one leg was growing much faster than the other. A challenge for both Elsa and the team of doctors helping her put her best foot forward.
Hey!
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Welcome back.
Appointments at Mayo Clinic have become a regular thing for Elsa Jensen and her family,
We've had a million more to come.
making the trek from St. Ansgar, Iowa to meet with specialists.
These are your x-rays from last February before your surgery.
But this kind of thing,
It's like a little baby taking the very first steps.
until recently, wasn't so regular.
Like, whoa, okay, don't go so fast.
It was amazing to see her just kind of stand there and take a breath and then just walk on even legs. I was extremely proud.
Okay, let's rewind a bit. The journey here for Elsa started at birth. At 13 months old, she broke a wrist. Soon after, a tibia. The toddler with bones like glass was diagnosed with osteogenesis imperfecta at 2 years old.
We call it the brittle bone disease. It's where I can simply fall and just break any bone.
37 bones over her 14 years, to be precise, including her right femur about a half dozen times. It eventually slowed the growth in her right leg, leaving Elsa standing on uneven ground.
Before, it was very noticeable. I would walk down the hallway with waddle.
Near your right foot.
With one leg 3 inches shorter than the other, Elsa used crutches or a lifted shoe to get around. Until last summer, Elsa got a surgery that would change her life.
Magnets inside the rod, they pulled apart very slowly.
Wow. Did it hurt?
It was a little uncomfortable, but it didn't hurt.
So this is what's actually in her leg right now.
This is a demonstration of the rod is in her leg.
Dr. Andrew Sems is a specialist with Mayo Clinic's Limb Lengthening and Regeneration Clinic.
You know, in her initial films, even though we have her standing on a large block, her pelvis is quite oblique. And that can create back pain and wear in the spine.
Each day she'd take this magnet, and for 2 minutes, it would slowly pull her leg bone apart.
And you hold it over the leg. So if we were lengthening your left leg, say, we would hold it directly on your leg, and it would spin, and the rod, which would be inside your leg, would be affected by the magnet, and the rod would telescope and lengthen.
In this video of her x-rays, you can see the growth in action, about 1 millimeter per day, adding nearly 3 inches of length.
Controller.
And it all led to this moment in early January. Walking with no crutches, no special shoe for the first time.
It's been hard, but it's all been worth it just to have even legs at the end.
Dr. Peter Tebben, who works with Elsa to monitor her bone density, is part of the process too.
So would you do it all over again if you had the choice?
Yeah, I would do it again to get even legs.
After nearly 40 broken bones, 100 nights in the hospital, and 28 surgeries, she's wiser than her years.
Everything happens for a reason, even if you don't really know the reason now.
A level-headed and now level-legged team.
Elsa will have to have a rod in her leg for the rest of her life, but she did get some good news while we were in her bone density appointment with her. The density in her hip they measured is in the normal range for girls her age, indicating that her density treatments are working just fine. In the studio, I'm Devin Bartolotta, KTTC News Center.
Good
Warms
news.
my heart.
Yes.
That's so awesome. Well, thank you, Devin. We'll still ahead tonight, panel.